Hi, I'm Brad Baker and this is Marcus Apple. We're here with Apple Farm Service. Today we're going to talk about the battery bullet connectors on the Ag 130 and Ag 230 spray drones. It's a normal maintenance spot that nobody really likes to do. It's kind of tough to get in there sometimes, but one that we really need to address from time to time. We see an issue or two every once in a while, so today we're going to show you how to get in there and take care of the issue before it arises. For this project, we're going to use a 2.5mm Allen driver, a set of small needle nose pliers, some dielectric grease, and some electrical tape. Let's get right into it. To get started, we're going to remove the tanks, take your hose loose from the bottom, pull the tank right up and out, and we'll go ahead and take them both. So the screws to take this cover right here out is 2 on the front, and right directly behind there's 2 more. This cover right here is where the bullet connectors are located. So let's go ahead and get those guys out. And then the cover will drop right down out of there. And right here is our 2 connectors. You can see they're wrapped in black electrical tape, so we'll remove that off of there and then check the connectors themselves. So what happens is this connector right here, from time to time, will work loose. As you can see, both of these are in there nice and secure, not any kind of play in there or anything. But typically, what we see is right here at the connection will be backed open a little bit, maybe that much, maybe not quite. So we get in here and we pull them apart, and this is the end that we're going to open up a little bit to make the connection a little bit more snug. Take your small needle nose, hold them together, and put them in the end, gently twist it around a little bit. What happens is you open up the petals of the connector and it'll make it fit in there a little more snug, a little bit nicer. While we're in here, wipe her off a little bit, make sure it's nice and clean, and then take just a little bit of dielectric grease on your finger there and put on the connector, kind of smear it around so you got a good coating. And then just simply put it back together. You may have to work at it a little bit and it goes right back together. After you've got it opened back up and looking nice, then you're going to wrap it with a little bit of black electrical tape. The dielectric grease is going to prevent any kind of corrosion, help keep some of the water out, but also takes away the chance of any kind of a unwanted spark down here as well. So you get it wrapped up there, and then we'll go ahead and pull the other one apart. Same deal, it's a little dirty, but overall not too shabby. The connection looked to be pretty good, felt like it was pretty solid. So we're just gonna roll it around there, make sure they're opened up a little bit, a little more dielectric grease. Put it on there like that. Put our connection back together. And then we'll wrap her up. It's kind of tight and close quarters up in here, and that is why most guys don't enjoy doing this job. However, it really doesn't take all that long. So now we got that one all nice, taped back up, and we're ready for the cover to go back on. All right, now we've got them all nice and taped up and they're ready to get put back up into place. Take your cap, fit your wires down in there, push her up in there flush to your screw holes. And screw her right up in there. Make sure whenever you're putting the screws back up in here too, not to over tighten. It's just going up into plastic and can easily be stripped out. Double check them all, make sure they're nice and snug. And we'll move to the other end. So on the other side, same deal. Pull the screws out. Remove the cover here. Pull it right down out of there, and there's our two plugs again. Get the tape off of there. As you can see, this one's not too shabby. Looks like it's got a nice solid connection. Pull the tape off this one. This one, as you can see, there's a little bit of gap where it's backed itself away a hair. So this one we'll pay a little bit of extra attention to, make sure that we get the petals of the connector out there so it makes a good, secure, solid connection. So we'll stick our needle nose in there, open that up just a bit. Don't go too much, you'll fight it going back in. And fit it back up in there. Knock off the excess grease. And that one felt a ton better going back together than what it did coming apart. Okay, easy peasy, she's back together. We'll put our cap back on. Go back around and make sure that they're all snug. Again, make sure you don't over tighten. And that's that. Okay, we got the tanks back in and we're all done. Not too bad of a job overall. Takes just a little bit of time, and yeah, not the most comfortable to get down underneath of there. But one of the easiest resolutions to a lot of problems that we see. A lot of times a battery fail-safe can be caused by this. Your drone starts going out into the field, you know, maybe 30 yards, maybe a little bit further, and it's hitting fail-safe coming back, but the battery still has a lot of juice in it whenever you check it. Probably a battery bullet connector could be the actual issue. So start there and see what you can find after that. Always make sure that whenever you put the needle nose pliers in, that you've got them closed and you're not spreading those petals out too far, because you can make it to where it won't go back in and you'll struggle for a long time. Hopefully this answers most of you guys' questions on where the battery bullet connectors are at, or how to actually do it properly. And hopefully it gets you guys back up in the air quicker next time you have a battery fail-safe problem. If you have any kind of questions, feel free to call Marcus or I, either one, here at Apple Farm Service, and we'll answer whatever you have. Thanks again for watching, and stay tuned for more great videos.